All right, fellas, it's an honor and a pleasure to have you in the office. Dub Club HQ, you made the trek down this morning. Appreciate you making it happen.
Most definitely. It was, it's an honor to be here.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
I know you're not a big fan of flying, Banna, so
I am not.
How did that go this morning?
It went better than expected. As you seen, like last night, I didn't think it would, so I treated it as such. A little couple extra shots. But I actually woke up in a good mood. I think the excitement of, actually coming out to speak with you guys and actually touch hands with the people I talk to all the time, like it literally took away that whole, I didn't even realize till I got here, like, well, dang, you just flew, like, because I was so excited to get here. So it actually worked out pretty good.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm glad you made it safely. We'll make sure to throw one of the funniest videos ever to follow on Twitter in the comments, so everybody can check it out.
Yeah, me scared, though. I was like, I called him like, man, I think you might want to cut it off a little earlier, man. You got an early flight,
nope.
Man. Yeah,
not happening. But I'm good, though.
Hey, the Casa Amigos will do the trip
every time.
What, fellas? I know our listeners have been asking for you guys to appear at one point or another, and they're super excited. So I'm excited to outline kind of your guys' whole story, how you guys came to be, and then dive into what makes you guys so special. So I would love to kick off with, like, first of all, how did you guys meet, and how did TMTD come to be?
Well, so in January, Ohio first got our sports betting, right? So everybody was just like getting the free bets and throwing all these crazy parlays together, trying to become millionaires off of couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? So I used to always see this guy on Twitter posting these builders, and at the time being builders wasn't really exciting, plus 100, plus 115. And I'm like, but I'm noticing that he's not missing though. I'm like, he ain't missing. So I'm like, man, he got something. So as I progressed, I started getting a little bit better, and I started getting sharper. So I was, hitting my little lotteries and plus 5,000s, and I'm like, I need to reach out to this dude, because if he can do this and I can do what I do, we could put this together. This could be something real special. So I ended up reaching out to him. We followed each other, built a little relationship. So one night, I don't know, man, I just had like a light bulb moment, and I'm like, man, let me call him. Got his number off Twitter, called him. We talked for like 3 hours. 3 hours straight. And I'm
meeting
like,
of the minds.
Yeah.
Meeting of the minds. First time talking, we was on the phone. Like, what he was saying was just, it was like, as a business-minded person, like, he was saying everything it sounded right. Like, okay, well, on top of what you got, what about this? We just kicking ideas off each other.
Yep. So I was like, man, we should just come together, man, and do a Discord, because I really didn't want to, but people on Twitter just kept asking me, where can I get some plays, and can you help us? I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it. So we ended up starting our first Discord. You ain't going to believe this, but it was an iMessage group chat. We could only get 30 people in there.
I was about to say 30 max.
Yeah, 30 max. So once we got 30, it was over. So we was like kicking people out that wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, or if you didn't want to, so I'm like, man, Banna, this is a little bit too. We got to figure out something else. So that's when we came with the Telegram, right?
We came with that's when I was like, you know what? I know we can do this same thing in Telegram. We can fit more people in there. We just working our options. We don't really know, but so much. So I'm like, at least Telegram, we not capped at 30 people.
And followers are starting to build.
Followers
starting to build a bigger following on Twitter.
Yeah, we building a bigger, but not even really. It's just like it's starting to be word of mouth. It wasn't even the following with the Twitter yet. It's more so the people are just satisfied that we had in the iMessage, and it's more so word of mouth at this point.
Yeah,
it's all just word of mouth. So I told him, let's go to Telegram, and then he came with some. He came crazy.
So once we got the Telegram, we were winning so much. It was like we was winning every day, and I'm like, man, this is crazy. And everybody on Twitter was like, so what y'all gonna do? So I'm like, man, I got an idea, and I told Ben, I was like, just trust me on this. Just trust me. I said, let's charge $100 a week. He was like, $100 a week? I'm like, if they pay this, I know for a fact we got something good. We got something. So boom, we did $100 a week, and I got a lot of crap for it. People was like, that's greedy. I was like, listen, this just ain't the one for you. This is an upper echelon Discord. We win every day. If you want your money back, and we stood on the fact that you will win your money back in a day or two. And that's what was happening.
Like really, like he was if you don't win your money back in 2 days,
I give it back to you.
Yep, the rest of the week free. I'm like,
right.
Hold on, Jay.
right.
Like, what are we doing here, brother?
Jay's got some serious.
We charge it $100 a week, and then we giving back.
Yeah.
Now I'm locked on my research. Yeah. Like, this is my livelihood.
So we do it $100 a week, and no lie, in the first day and a half, we had 110 people in there. So we did 11 grand in 2 days.
Blew my mind.
Yeah,
he stood on business.
Yeah,
and that's why I let that part be Jay.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we know where we at, and it's no knocking heads.
Nah.
I'm this, he's that.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew he was that part.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he said, trust me, as a business partner, I can't do nothing but trust you. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out afterwards. But he stood on business, and it worked. Literally, like 110, like he said, subs in 2 days off of 100 for a week. I'm like,
yeah.
but he stood on it.
And people, after we kept winning, everybody was trying to get in. So I just did that to really just see the demographic, you know, just to see what could be.
Test the waters.
Just to test the waters, you know, because realistically, long term, that's not realistic. That's a lot of money to ask people for. So after that, we brought it back down. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do 50 a month. So the issue we were having was we were manually having to add these people in all day long. So it would be like, yo, I got a sub, I got a sub. I'm like, this ain't it, bro. The structure,
Yeah.
You know, I'm real big on structure. And I was like, the structure got to get better because I want to make this thing where we can make money in our sleep.
Absolutely.
So that way it's just people signing up.
No,
They don't
spreadsheets.
Nah,
and
they don't
Cash
gotta
App,
call
PayPal,
us.
Venmo, PayPal.
It wasn't no making money in sleep at that point.
No,
because
it was-
I'm working a 9 to 5.
Yep.
And then I'm about to work a 6 to 8 of just Cash App manuals.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, listen, this ain't it.
Saying, did this
Nah.
guy send it? Yeah.
Yeah,
this guy
like
did.
everything was like literally like they Cash Apping me. I got to go on my phone, put in the reminders, this and the
Then
third.
we gotta
So
send each other to our part. It was a lot. So
there
I'm
was
like,
a lot going on.
I'm like, this ain't gonna, you know, this ain't it. So what happened was, Banna actually ended up going to Dub Club after that. He ended up getting a Dub Club deal.
The first time for like a week or two. That's when, you know, I'm sending plays, but I'm trying to send plays through the Dub Club Discord. I mean, through the Dub Club app, and I'm still in our Telegram. But it didn't work for me. It wasn't Dub Club. It just didn't work for me because I didn't know at that time that multiple cappers can use the Dub Club. I'm thinking I'm strictly prohibited to just this, to this app.
Yeah.
So I started the Discord. You know what I'm saying? But it's still the same thing. We just basically transferred everybody from Telegram over to Discord, still me and Jay. You know what I'm saying? At the time, we doing that. And then, boom.
Yeah.
Free Twitter KVO come.
Yeah.
Now this
Talk about that ticket.
You see the excitement
That's
come,
damn
right?
good.
Yeah.
This where everything changed. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the CUZZOS, like for sure, big CUZZOS. Like so, I hit on the KBO play. Shout out to the Casamigos too that whipped that up. But I hit on the KBO play for 40K, and boom, I look up, I got like 400 unread messages like, how can we get into like where your plays at? Where your plays at? Where your plays at? Now coming from where we coming from, like we trying to build that brand. You notice that we done went from iMessage to Telegram to Discord. We trying to figure this out as two people who come from where we come from. We just trying to figure out on the go. Ain't nobody trying. Anybody in this business and any type of business that's successful, it ain't too many people who lending hands.
Right.
Let's start there. Ain't nobody trying to help you do nothing.
Right.
But we ain't the type that's asking. That's just boss minds. Like, we gonna figure it out.
Absolutely.
So I'm on the ropes. So like I see 600 unread messages. I gotta figure out what can I do? Because I can't let this business go past. So now I get to Googling. So now I'm trying to figure out who can I get that's can come in the Discord that these people can subscribe through without me doing Cash Apps. Because 600 Cash Apps ain't happening. It's not happening. So we end up coming across, I our Google Launchpads. I reach out to Jay. Boom, I found this. I think this will work for us. So we high five. It's up.
We thought we was scot-free, man.
So we put the Launchpads bot in there. So boom, we put the Launchpads bot in there. I tweet, boom, this where y'all can go. So we get flooded the first day. Our first, not even 36 hours, a day and a half of launching that after I hit that KBO play, we do $25,000 in subscribers, right? So we like, oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Man, before we could even see a piece of that money, Stripe and Launchpad freezes.
Yep.
So we like, what's going on? They freeze us. Like, they just instantly just freeze our money. Like, we can't pay this out. Some type of fraud got to be going on.
Right.
Yeah.
What fraud
Move
going
that
on?
type of volume that quick.
Like what are y'all selling in that Discord? Because it ain't slips. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't slips. So, boom. So the next 2 days, they letting more people sub. So I hit for that play, right?
Then
the
I hit
very
one.
next day,
I hit one.
I hit again for the 8K off of KBO.
Yep.
2 days later, Jay hit for 10K.
Yep.
A couple days later, I hit a 3-leg home run parlay on. Now, at this point, they done froze our money, but they were still letting subscribers come through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that third day, they shut down everything. They're shutting down the subscribers being able to subscribe and the money. But the money is still piling from the 3 days that it was froze. But they got us under an appeal. So people are still asking us. We benefited nothing from every hit that we got after the 2 KBOs.
Some of the biggest tickets.
Some of the biggest tickets on Twitter. His 10K, my home run parlay with the round robin. Because now everybody like the link in your bio not working. This launch pass not working. It's not working. So I'm behind the scenes. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm reaching out. Everything is automated emails. They finally come to us like 2 weeks later and tell us, we not paying y'all none of this $46,000. We refunding everybody. We can't, with no reason. They don't have no reason. I mean, the Discord is still up and running. We're good. And I didn't understand it because I have accounts with Stripe through my Twitter. That monetize Twitter, all that. So I'm trying to figure out like, where's scamming coming from?
Let's go with this.
And y'all don't even have a reason. They just said we can't pay this amount out. We refunding everybody. They refund everybody. I before they did it though, I go and I say, I say my issues and stuff on Twitter about it, and shout out Parlay Plug. He reached out.
Legend.
So he like.
Shout out JD too.
JD helped us. He helped us from Go Boys. He definitely helped us as well. So Parlay Plug hit me up like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm with Launch Pass, and I kind of told him the situation that you hearing for the first time, and he was like, man, you need to get back with Dub Club. And I told him, like, I love Dub Club from when I had him the first time. That's an exclusive people that I actually respect. Only problem I have is, bro, is I'm not the only capper. Like, it's a couple of us, and it's no way that we all can be on this Discord. I mean, on this Dub Club app.
Publishing at the
so
same time.
he paused. Mind you, we messaging. He like, that's the issue? I'm like, yeah, like, I got multiple people with me. So we in Discord. I can't really. He was like, you didn't know that you can use Dub Club with the Discord? I'm like, no. He like Launchpass. It's a Dub Club bot. I'm like, ain't no way. He like, yes way. And from there, it's been history. So him and Ryan called me the next day, and that's when I really fell in love with the company, is because like the extra y'all go to help us. Like, me and Ryan sat on the phone. Listen, this is crazy. This one I knew that Ryan was dedicated. And I knew, man,
I know where this is going.
We was on a call. That call with Julian, right? So Parlay Plug hang up or whatnot. I am in the car with my mom. We out and about shopping. He's on the phone with me the whole time. So to make sure that I get home before he hangs up and I can get to my computer so that he can walk me through how to put the bot in our Discord. But I was out with my mom when the call started for like 45 minutes. He's on the phone just small talking me just to make sure that I don't get off this call without learning how to get this Discord with the Dub Club in it. And that's when I was like, yeah, this it. And then from there, it just been amazing numbers, like we got in, luckily for y'all, it was a blessing because that was right when all that happened with Launch Pass. But our people, like I said, shout out to CUZZOS. Like, that's who I do it for. They didn't second guess. They knew it wasn't nothing on our end. They took their refunds and came right on over. It was like a smooth transition over to Dub Club.
It was a rough month, though. I mean, like, for that month, we didn't get any money.
We didn't get no money
free.
from that for that first month.
We're hitting some of the biggest tickets I've ever seen. That's for sure.
It was just wild.
Those are the ones you see on Twitter and you're like, this has got to be fake.
Yeah,
you guys are
and
truly.
we gave them 2 weeks for free. You know what I'm saying? Because by you saying that you finally come up with your appeal 2 weeks later and we don't get nothing, but the Discord been running. We still been winning tickets in the court. So now we done been in here for 2 weeks. They've been in here for 2 weeks getting plays for free. And Dub Club came the same today.
Rest is history, man.
Rest is history.
Just try and give you guys peace of mind, give you that kind of white glove, first class experience.
Y'all
Make sure
do.
you guys are taken care of.
Y'all do for sure.
It.
Well, hey, you mentioned the CUZZO community. Let's dive into that crazy crew. You guys have one of the most loyal cult followings I have ever seen in my entire life. I mean, it's unbelievable what you guys have built. Like, it's a testament to the guys that you guys are and the loyal fans and subscribers that you guys have. So tell me about how you have built such an awesome subscriber base.
Like, I'm built off entertainment. Everybody know that. Like, I'm just built off entertainment. A lot of stuff that happens, I don't even know how it happens. I literally, one day, I've always been for the community. I always have given free plays, this and the third. So one day, I'm like, I'm going to dive in a little deeper. I started noticing that it wasn't a lot of people hitting like big home run parlays. So I'm like, I'll start being the one to research them and making this list. I don't know where CUZZO lists come from. I'm not from Cali. I don't even say CUZZO. Till now, that's not even our lingo. I don't know where it came from, but I was just calling them the CUZZOS. So, of course, everything got to gain traction, but it just gained traction so fast because of the hit rate that the people I'm putting on this list it's hitting home runs.
Yeah.
Like I see you said earlier, like Royce Lewis, like 2.
Royce Lewis plus 420.
Yeah, like
first
2.
at bat, Jack.
First at bat, second at bat, boom. So I started doing that, and then it's just like the CUZZOS is basically built on us. It's a us thing. I don't say I. I never say I. Whether it's a new follower count, things of that nature, and it's just been like we take care of each other, like, and they for sure take care of me.
No, for sure.
Like they for sure take care of me to the point where it make me obligated to get on there and make sure I'm making sure they good, because they for sure make sure I'm straight.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna come on my page talking crazy.
No.
They own you.
He got a
I
hive,
promise
bro.
you.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's like that Beyonce hive. He got like a hive. I've literally seen people do some sneak dissing to Banna on Twitter. In less than like 30 seconds, here come like 5 CUZZOS on your. They own them. Like,
They own you. I done seen deactivated Twitters because they own you. Like they to the point where these people are like, okay, we were talking to him, not y'all. They like, no, he is us.
Yeah.
Like they be on there all the time. They be like, what they be putting up like the little Malcolm X meme, like we must protect him.
Right, right.
Like, but it's all built on a mutual respect. It's all on a mutual respect. I don't ask of nothing nobody that I don't give. I always try to make sure they good. I try to get back.
Yeah.
And now it's CUZZO everything. The CUZZO, we
you,
mind.
you guys got the merch. You guys got it all.
For sure.
yeah.
Like it's one goal every day I wake up. It's one goal. Rob the robbers.
That's it.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? That's all we care about. We trying to figure out a way to get from them and give back to the less fortunate, or even just us getting it together. It's not no one man. We not bigger than the next.
No.
We all trying to eat. One goal. We trying to rob them for everything that they take for us. And for every time that I had a leg on my parlay that's supposed to hit and miss by 0.5, I'm on you.
Yeah.
I'm on you. We gonna rob them robbers as much as possible. So
And I think that's
follow suit.
I think that's the one thing that makes our Discord a little different, is that we very interactive with our members. Like, you know, after the slates is over, we go in the VIP chat and kick it in there and talk and talk about all kind of different topics. Though some topics I can't talk about on here, but we get a lot of
get wild.
Yeah, they get wild in there, especially after about 11 o'clock at night.
It's TMTD after dark.
Yeah, it get crazy. It get
That's
crazy.
when I be like, exit.
Yeah, it
I'm
get
outta
crazy
here.
in there.
Hey, it feels like, you know, it's you and the CUZZOS against the world, and
It
like
is.
that
It
is the
is.
type of vibe that you guys have built in
It
there,
is.
and that's why.
Yeah.
You know, your guys' fans love you as much as they do. Like,
Thanks.
it's you guys are celebrities in a lot of people's eyes, and you know, you don't have egos. You're super humble, hardworking.
Sure.
Let's talk about how you guys actually build these badass slates. You know, we're talking about $100 to win 10 grand. We got $150 to win 40 grand. What is your guys' process when it comes to actually handicapping games?
So with me, when I go into a slate, or when I go and looking at building parlays, I cross-reference our research. So we have we got 5 cappers now, but the guys that I added a guy, a friend of mine's, Just Jay. On Twitter, is it J-Bo? Just Jay on Twitter. He's amazing. I mean, this dude has been on the
Crazy.
heater. He's been on the heater.
For like 3 months.
And he,
I want to go on one of those
Yeah, and-
3-month heater.
And he was just messaging me in the DM about plays, and I'm like, man, what can I do to get you a channel? And he was like, man, if you give me a channel, I'm gonna turn up. And he took the opportunity. So I believe in our team. So whatever I research, I always go back and look what they research, and I like to put everything together like I'm making a gumbo.
Yeah.
So a lot of my plays are honestly plays coming from them. Like, I put the stuff together, I do my stuff, but I always try to see if we're on the same page. So that way, when I do make a play, it's still like a part of all of us. Like Saturday when I hit that plus 10,000 for the, what was that, 10,000 on?
Yeah, I was about to say
I hit for 10,000 on Bet365. That was off the CUZZO list.
But he was smart about it. He just took all because the CUZZO list is straight homers.
Yeah.
He took the ones that was on his parlay that just hit.
Yeah.
He just took them
For
instead of
hits.
a homer for hits.
Yeah.
Just one hit though.
Yeah.
Not 2 bases.
Just a hit.
Just a hit.
And he just
I love
smashed.
it.
Yeah.
And it's like community wins across the board.
Across the
Yeah,
board, no
for
matter
sure.
how you slice and dice it, where it's coming from, he just basically took them and said, "Why for homers? If
Right.
They got to get a hit to get a homer. They
Yeah.
got to
Yeah.
get 2. I tell people that all the time, like, don't just, I think with me it's just more so like I look at a slate, and for one, I'm an early bird. I got a whole lot of kids, so I'm always up early. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be up early, so I see the edges early.
Yeah.
And I just try to like see stuff I like and I put it in a parlay. Cause some people, I try to make sure that I'm making it for everybody. Some people okay with straights, smaller.
Yeah.
Some people eyes only see parlays, big slips.
Yeah.
So if I'm playing 5 straights, I can easily just feed it to y'all straight, or I could just make a 5 leg and just tell you to play them straight as well.
Right.
I know that's gonna work for some people's eyes. You need to see a lot of legs and a lot of eyes. So I know how to make it work. But as far as like I'm up. I'm looking at the edges. I'm seeing what I like, and number one, I don't put no emotion behind none of this.
No.
Like I said, besides basketball, nothing. I'm not up more units in nothing outside of basketball. Like basketball is it.
Yeah.
People are surprised that my second and third best sports that I can cap is soccer and tennis, and I don't watch neither one of them
Right.
at all. I don't watch neither one of them sports, and I'm up in units on both of them. Like, I'm very good at soccer and tennis, like I am basketball, and don't watch them. It's just because I know what I'm looking for. I know how to find those edges, and I'm watching line movement, avoiding the public, seeing, okay, the public and the money over here, but it's favoring the opposite. Oh, that's what them sharps at.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you just gotta, it's a little bit more into it, and that's what I think comes along with what people is wanting, that we provide that extra outside of us sitting in that Discord with them day in and day out. We one of y'all. We 101. We teaching. I don't care about just feeding you slips to win. I want to see people win in the right way and understand how they won, not just, oh my God, they wake up like I put $10 on that and they won.
Right.
And celebrate them together.
Yeah.
That's the coolest part.
That's the
Just
best part.
imagine you guys are getting hype when
Nothing
the
better
big
than a
ones are
celebration together and a good sweat together.
Yeah.
That win. Like, that was the best.
And another big thing, when I created this Discord, and me and Banna created this, my thing was I didn't want to overload people with plays. Like I'm in a lot of Discords. I've been in a lot of Discords. I support a lot of people's Discords, but some of them are a CVS receipt of plays all day long. You know what I'm saying? It's like the average person can't afford to play that.
Yeah.
So honestly, we may post like 3 to 5 plays a day, a piece per channel, which is probably like 15, 20 total. And we're hitting maybe 2 per channel a piece. So it's like our efficiency rate is what I pride this business on. It's like I don't want to get anybody can post 100 plays and hit 2. I swear I can do that in my sleep. But to post 5 and hit 1 or 2 a day,
Yep. That's harder.
Absolutely. It's like if you're flooding the market at some point or another, you're going to hit one. But if you don't have the bankroll to play that many, it's like, what good is it for you at all?
It's gonna help
you don't want to overwhelm your people. Then that's when you start getting those customers that's in there, and it's nothing worse than a win and it's people not winning, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you want to go in there and celebrate, y'all, we hit.
Yeah.
And then you got some people like, well, I didn't hit that one because I ain't play.
Right.
I played the other 15.
Right.
Right. I'm sorry. I
can't tell you.
I didn't realize the 16th hit.
Right.
The other 30 didn't. I didn't know. I didn't play that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that'd be the worst feeling. Like when you win something and no one around you won with you because it's just so much you throwing at them. We don't want to be those. So I try to put whatever I'm going to play in one slip. And even if I do, I'm going to play more than one slip. Like, but we don't try to overwhelm to where you feel like I can't afford to play everything.
But that's the unique thing about the CUZZOS list that he do that I love is that he's not just giving you the play, he's giving you the whole list. So you can actually create your own.
Yeah.
I've heard people, honestly, to be honest with you, we suck at the CUZZOS list home runs. The community is better than us.
We talk about this all the time. He's not he's not lying. We talk about that all the time. He told me one day, like, this is what we're gonna do, Banna. We gonna give him the list. We got the VIP slips, right?
Yeah.
That's the VIP CUZZOS dropping slips.
Yeah.
He said, we gonna let them do what they do every day,
Yeah.
and we gonna go in there and we gonna tell them.
Yeah.
No, we are serious.
I'm serious,
I cannot throw, besides the one I hit, I can't throw 3 of these together.
So
From here to that wall.
We got people in the chat that are putting together 5 and 6 a day. And I'm
And
like, why don't you stop at 5? They're going for 8.
and hit.
And
Look,
cashing.
a dude the other day, last week, a dude hit off of my CUZZOS list for, I don't want to say the wrong number. Was it 500,000 or 8? That dude who was in us in that Telegram chat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? He hit for something crazy and tipped me $1,000.
Tipped him 1,000. Yeah.
But he hit something nuts.
Yeah.
The other day,
He hit for a
a
couple
girl
hundred.
hit a 4-leg off Twitter because it's free. I hit a 4-leg for some crazy cash. A dude hit a 4-leg for some crazy cash. Another dude came and hit 3 separate 3-leg
In the
home run
same
parlays
day.
off my list.
Yeah.
I had one 3-leg and it fell. I cannot put them together. That's why when people ask me, like, how you play this? Straight. I don't hesitate.
You see what I did? I'm going hits.
I just take a couple and just play them straight. I know my niche. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Man, and I'm talking about it be the simplest stuff. A girl hit a 4-leg. I said, how did you do that? She said, I just took the first 4 people on each line that had a star.
Right.
But
Crazy,
but the girls be better though because
they don't have bias.
They don't know nobody.
Nobody.
I can see 4 names and you can tell me that them 2 is better, but I know that dude name.
Right.
So like they don't have any of that.
No, but when I knew the list was crazy, when he picked what's that dude from Pittsburgh? It was a dude that
Josh Palacios.
This dude never had a home run this year, and he had him on the list. And the dude, I was like, yeah, this is some.
The other day, I was looking at the list. I was like,
this is some time traveler shit he's doing.
I'm pretty sure I saw this guy go deep, and that guy go deep, and that guy go deep. I'm like,
he swept other day ago. He had a sweep of a game.
Two times.
Yeah, 2 times.
2 separate games. The 4 I picked from that game, all 4 hit the home run.
Yeah.
Well, the coolest thing I think about you guys is like you guys are celebrating these community wins, and you're not afraid to admit, like, hey, I will give you 10 names, and I guarantee that 5 of them are going to hit. I can't tell you which 5 are going to hit, but I can put you in the position, let you guys do your thing, and then celebrate harder with them.
And I think they appreciate that more.
They do. They like that. They always say, like, you know what I'm saying, the fact that you gave us this, and because at some point, even if you don't feel like you're good at betting, tell me it don't feel better when it's something that you made and didn't tell. Think about that. No matter how bad you think you are at betting, a win is a win. It feel better when you know that I made this. So me giving you that list is like I'm narrowing down 500 MLB players to these people. So when they hit those, no matter what they hit them for, it just feel that much better because even though he helped me, I had to pick these names and I won with.
Sure.
And that's what it's about. Like, we celebrate the wins. Like y'all celebrate ours, we celebrate y'all's. I'm retweeting all y'all wins. I don't care. Like, we want to see everybody win, and that's why the CUZZOS love us.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Some of those days it's hard to get on Twitter when you got all the wrong CUZZOS and everybody else got the right ones. But it's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because that's happened to me before a couple times. I'm like, damn, did the CUZZOS not mess with me? Like, I missed the family reunion. What's going on, man? I was about to call him one time. Like, can you tell them?
Hey, they tell me all the time. That's their go-to. Hey, can you call such and such?
Yeah.
Sure. But it's all love, man. We just want to see the community win. We don't bother nobody. We don't hate on nobody. Man, the best, we want to see everybody eat. Whatever work for you, work for you. What work for us is working for us, and it's gonna keep working because we gonna keep working.
For sure.
My motto has always been work till it work.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys have built, like I said earlier, one of the coolest communities in the entire gambling space. It's nowhere but up from here, and I really appreciate taking the time. We're bumping up on time a little bit, so everybody go check these guys out. Absolute legends, entertainment, and insanely good bets and insanely good value.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you guys for having us too, man. This has been an amazing experience.
Great
Come
hospitality.
Out here, met everybody.
Hospitality.
Man, just glad to be a part of this family, man. Oh, shout out to Chrisology too, man. That's our MMA capper. He's been doing some great stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to Just Jay. Just Jay is doing amazing. So just want to make sure my guys get some attention too while we out here.
And for sure, shout out to them CUZZOS.
For sure. Shout out to
they gonna be on me. They want to make sure I shouted them out. Shout out to them CUZZOS for sure. Shout out CT. Shout out Dub Club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's only up. It's only up from here.
Yeah.
For sure.
You guys are the best, man. All love for you guys, and we got to have you in again shortly.
Yep.
At the Cali headquarters.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
For sure.
Dollar.